Alright, what is going on, guys? It is Tristan, folks, as always, and today we are heading to Houston, Texas for the CONCACAF Gold Cup. We have Canada playing against Curacao, and then for the other Group B match, we have Honduras and El Salvador. So at the end of the night, we'll get a derby match, and then for Canada, we'll see what Curacao brings. So it should be a big match, honestly, more competitive than Honduras. So other than that, I'm gonna go have a seat and then I'll update you on everything. All right, so in about 30 minutes, I'll be getting on a flight here to Dallas, which is a layover, and then we'll be flying to Houston. We're flying into George Bush, and then we'll get into all that later. So right now, I'm just gonna give you a summary of what's happened specifically in Group B, which Canada is in. So we saw Curacao and El Salvador have a draw, and Curacao did look like the better side in my opinion. That was in San Jose. And then between Canada and Honduras in Vancouver, we saw Canada win 6-0. We saw Nico Seeger get his first international goal, Nathan Saliba as well. And then we saw Tajan Buchanan get a brace, and then Promise David came off the bench and scored a goal as well as Tani Oluwaseyi. So everyone is pretty much rolling right now, so should be a fun one today. It's gonna be hot. The high in Houston is towards, I think, 30 degrees Celsius, so it's gonna be a hot one. I was in Kansas City when Canada played Peru in Copa America, and boy, that was hot. So may deal with some of that later today too. It's a 6 p.m. start time, so it should at least cool down. So that should be it, and then I'm looking forward to see Davy Flores, who plays for Honduras and Toronto FC tonight. Also, before I get into the Jesse Marsch stuff, we do have a couple players that are likely on the move here. First one's Nathan Saliba, Anderlecht from Belgium. It sounds like they have finalized a deal to get a transfer from CF Montreal, and then he will sign a 4-year deal over there. And then the other one is Daniel Jebison. It sounds like he's going on loan to P&E, aka Preston North End of the Championship in England. Liam Miller played over there before and had success, so hopefully it's a good move for Jebison, just a season-long loan. And then we'll talk about Jesse Marsch here for a bit. I'm not sure what's going to happen, but it sounds like CONCACAF led him in the wrong direction, and he got frustrated. And they said he was accidentally in the wrong one, which they guided him to. So I don't know what he said, but I don't know if there will be a suspension. I'm gonna lean on no, because it sounds like this issue can be resolved. He is finishing up his suspension, and then hopefully in a few days against El Salvador, he is back on the touchline. So I don't have too much on that. There's not a lot of evidence, you know what I'm saying? So we'll just have to see. We'll find out probably tomorrow, because Canada Soccer has to send all their findings to CONCACAF today. So other than that, now we're just gonna relax, get on a flight, and we'll go from there. Alright, here we go, lads. Dallas, Texas, and then Houston, so let's run it. Alright, here we are in the plane. We are gonna be watching out the window. I may honestly sleep. I was at the gym earlier this morning before I even went to the airport, so I had fun. And now we're gonna try to relax, but also have fun these next 5 days. we have made it to Dallas, and we will probably be getting on that nice Skylink later on.
Yeah.
I've actually never been on it, so we have to switch terminals, so it should be fun. So I'll see if it's dramatic or is it easy. We're getting on the Skylink. I don't even know how to get to it. I'm just gonna follow the signs. Pretty cool, I can't lie. I ended up going a little backwards, but oh well. Oh no, this is a pretty sick view. I had lots of fun. Seriously, it kind of felt like a roller coaster, I ain't gonna lie. You got the nice sceneries too, so that may be one of my quote-unquote favorite attractions, honestly. So nice job, DFW. I love the Skylink, and maybe one day we'll ride it again. Alright, so we are boarding this thing in about 14 minutes. We also gotta show it off. It's a cinnamon sugar pretzel, so this will get me fired up for the day. Alright, that was indeed fire. So in about 5 minutes, we'll be getting through that gate pretty soon. We're officially going into this plane here, Houston, Texas, and then we got to get downtown. So if you didn't know, George Bush is quite a ways away, so it's probably going to take a hot minute once we get to the airport. I've never been to this airport, so I don't know what I'm getting into, so I guess we're going to find out. Well, it's been something, and I feel this airport is very big. It's obviously bigger than the other Houston one, but we're going to find our way.
A train is arriving. Please keep clear for passengers exiting the train.
At this point, we're going to compare, it's Dallas better than Houston. Is this going to be a roller coaster ride? We'll see. Wanted an update on how that went. It was not as fun as Dallas. Well, there's a sign pointing for me, so woohoo. We are on a bus to downtown Houston, so honestly, we're just gonna be chilling, and then we're going to the hotel, and then we're changing into our match fit. So we'll see you at the hotel actually, or when we get into downtown. Alright, we have made it into downtown Houston. I am inside of you because this place is actually massive, like no joke, as I try not to get ran over and don't know what that beeping is, so just got to make a small walk to the hotel and then check in. And I have made it. Yeah, that's me, y'all. That is me. Yeah, I'm hyped to be here, honestly. So this is what it's gonna be home for over 4 days. So this should be fun. Here's our little window view. We're not looking at the pretty side at all. All right, we're iPhone vlogging for the rest of this, so I'm thinking they were in white. I think Curacau's wearing blue headband, but I have a yellow headband and a white headband in here. I also have the home kit, so I'm ready to switch. So this has always been me with my headbands. I will always wear the color of the other opponent, and then when it comes to the national team matches, and even TFC matches, I try to match jerseys too, so we will not be mismatching, unlike LA. Also, I just wanted to talk about the Canada lineup. It's not out, but Derek Cornelius is not available still. And then on the other end, Alistair Johnson is back from his honeymoon, and Ismail Kone is 100% available. I believe he was on the bench last match, but he did not feature. He was away from the national team just for a little bit for personal reasons, but right now they have 25 players right now, so Cornelius, no need to rush him. So won't be shocked if we see Coney in the lineup. Other than that, I'm not too sure what they'll look to change here, so we'll have to see it later. I'm not gonna lie, this stadium is located in a pretty jank spot, if you can tell based on how much room there is, aka not. So I just approached the stadium like out of nowhere. Also, if you're looking for score predictions, in my preview video I said Canada 3-1 Curacao. I want to say Honduras 2-1 El Salvador. I'm not too sure based on how they played in that first match, so big wake-up call.
La pasión es el deseo de ganar. Los aficionados.
He's way better. Get it up! 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 Get it up!
What is that? Peach juice?
Slushy. But it's like already fucking healthy.
It's not slushy anymore.
It's already fucking healthy.
Who do you think Jesse is? Yeah.
Let's go, boys. Get in.
Ooh.
That's okay. I like it. I like it.
There you go.
There.
Yes, let's go. Yeah! You actually may get some UEFA minutes too. They're in a qualifier. I don't remember what it's for.
Oh, no. Stay clear, Trey, stay clear.
Good boy, Nico.
It's okay, let it go.
Think about it. Let us know.
Yes.
Oh!
Come on.
Put him in a blender, eh? Yes.
Good chance.
Now watch the counter here.
Come on, Suhan!
Yeah! Let's go!
Guys, opportunity.
There you go. Ismail Koenig! Ismail Koenig! Ismail Koenig! Ismail Koenig!
Three.
Yes. Come on. Take your time. Take your time. Go marching in! Go marching in! When the Reds go marching in, I want Jesse on that bench. Oh, when the Reds go marching in.
Oh, we got a hand on it.
This guy that goes to all the road trips. He's not here today.
Are you from me?
Buddy back home said, guys, we can hear you. You won't get us back.
Where is Patrick? Where is Patrick? We'll get it. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Oh, he's gonna have that. Oh! Good try.
Whoa!
Yep.
Who's getting a card?
Come on, Miller.
It's a smart foul, I like it. Mark! Whoa!
That's space in the middle.
Yeah, that's too tight. Oh!
Oh, let's go.
Here you go. Hit it.
Look at Seeger.
Ah! Come on, here we go, here we go. Get ready.
Oh, look at the flip. Ah. What a win! Hey, let's go! Yeah!
Yellow card! Woo! Room, you got this. Go. Room. Come on, Room. All yours, Eloy. Away that water. Oh, Room.
Oh! Alright, so as we take our time with it. That's cool, that's cool.
Oh! That's what I'm telling you, man. This is... We want Jesse! We want Jesse! Yeah, that's what we'd be right now. No, you don't Come on, Alistair! Come on, Tasia!
see Nathan Saliba end up scoring the first goal of the match in the 9th minute. They only ended up getting one more shot on target. And other than that, it just ended up being all Curacao, who adapted better to the heat. And, you know, Canada wasn't ready. They didn't put a good lineup out there either, in my opinion. And, you know, I feel they also didn't respect Curacao enough in this match. And, you know, you end up paying the price for it. The substitutes from RBO, I have not seen him do very good when it comes to substitutes. And it showed once again today. We saw Alistair Johnson notably come on and play one of his worst matches he's ever played for Canada, if not the worst match, and was a big part of that last goal. And, you know, just a lot of players just didn't really look good. Jamal Miller probably should have had a red card, so that may not be a player you want to see for the remainder of the tournament, honestly, unless you really, really need a center back. But that would honestly be my last resort, and I would rather have Jamie Knight-LaBelle. But that is just me. And Jonathan David, ever since that match against Ukraine, the dude hasn't really done much. He's turned the ball over quite plenty, honestly. I'm not sure if people have realized that. He's just in the middle, and he's just been quiet lately. So that's something of note. And none of the forwards really did anything in this match either, nor did any of the wide positions. I thought Saliba was really the only reason we saw the midfield click for a moment, but it is what it is. So Canada is going to have to make sure they do not lose coming up on Tuesday to El Salvador. And we're going to move on to that match because we have Honduras that ends up redeeming themselves as I expected. They end up getting that 2-0 win, and it looked like El Salvador was going to tie, and they pushed for that tie, but then they pushed everyone up into the box, and Honduras ended up getting a breakaway, and they ended up putting into the empty net ultimately. So we have a very interesting group for the standings right now. All of them are facing elimination on Tuesday, and only 2 of them will survive. Canada's first with 4 points, and Honduras is now second with 3 points. Curacao has 2, and then El Salvador has 1. So while Canada and El Salvador will be playing Tuesday back here in Houston, it will be a very hostile environment, I'm sure, even though the Guatemalans will probably fill that stadium up too. We'll just have to see how it plays out. And then there will also be Honduras and Curacao playing in San Jose all at the same time. So we're going to have to keep track of that and see what happens. So they could be in a worse situation, but I would say this was their warning shot. And Curacao hasn't been bad at all. They've been good, honestly. And it's just a matter of, can you win? So I'm not sure if they're going to be able to pull a win off against Honduras. They could just end up getting another draw. But they need to go find a win and show that they belong to be here. So that's what I would like to see from Curacao, in my opinion. It was also very fun to interact with their players throughout the match. Just having a little fun, and then after the match, gonna have conversation with them and congratulating them, and then also supporting the Canada players and not going hard on them, because I understand these circumstances of dealing with the heat. You could tell even the players coming off the bench were already exhausted as soon as they got on, and that's just how it is, especially if you're playing in Canada, where it honestly has been cooler than usual. Because like even where I'm at now in St. Louis, it really has not got up to that summer heat right until maybe like yesterday or today. It's just a matter of, can you acclimate? Because they were only here for a day before then, So they'll have 2 more days and it'll be a night match. So we'll just have to see what happens. So it should be fine, but you never know at this point. And basically that is all for Matchday 2. So it'll just be Matchday 3 coming up. And then I will be exploring Houston on the other 2 days before the match, and probably even the 3rd day. So I look forward to sharing that with you. I'm very excited for some things I'm going to go check out. So other than that, we got a lot of more content, Gold Cup, and just travel stuff coming out. So just want to say thanks for the support, y'all. It has been real, and I'll catch you soon. Take care.